Hello everybody and welcome back to this War of Mine. Today we are continuing with Emilia, Zlata and Kalina got slightly wounded. That is not on. We've got lots of food. Kalina, you can eat today, I believe. Yep, everyone's going to eat today. It's day 7. Honestly, I am furious that that's happened. We're going to kind of build our way back from there. I hope you guys are doing all right. You're now well fed at least, which gives us a bit of a boost. We do need a second bed. That's what I'm focusing on today. Another bed. Get that down. You're slightly wounded, which is a shame. Not really much I can do about it. How are you doing? You slept poorly and are hungry and still slightly sick. Okay. Emilia, you can eat. Then you can have a chat with the kid to try and build up a friendship. No. Have a chat up here, which is nice. Zlata, you're going to be building things. You slept poorly, that's fine, but we're going to kind of deal our way from there. Zlata was meant to go out last night. I accidentally sent Emilia instead. That's fine. We can kind of make do with that. You're going to finish off the final meds, Zlata, because we really need you to not be sick. Dealing with slight wounds is not the end of the world. And we're going to keep pushing up this amount of everything here. So you can then run downstairs and sort that out. Once Emilia's done chatting, she can cook the next meals. Someone at the door really early. Oh, and it's you. I can't help these guys yet, which is a bit of a problem. Run downstairs. You're going to go and chat to them. Zlata, you can do this. And put that on to make even more. Hello. She should call me on the skids. Yeah, unfortunately, maybe later. We do not have that yet. We're going to try and get that for you. What we're going to do first, though, is we do need to go and cook. We need to get one of these. To be honest, I could just make 3. Keep it safe. You know what? Let's do that. Let's just make it all. That's all of the water we have, but that's fine. I do forget how big an upgrade it is. The upgraded oven. It always is something that I just do. But if I forget about it, it just whittles away all of my materials. Because it halves the fuel. It reduces the amount of water you need quite a bit. Cool, and then you can head to bed, Emilia. Then we're pretty much there. Oh god, I'm about to sneeze. I do apologise. There we go. And then we can kind of end the day there. Good. How are we doing? We've got a whole load of new places, including the military outpost. That's what we wanted. I kind of need some lockpicks. I don't know if I have any left. We're going to do scavenge, sleep, prepare. We do have some lockpicks. I only need 1. And we're going to get the stuff for those kids. That's why we're doing this. So we've got a reason to do this one. So just to double check, we're going to the military outpost after last time. I didn't want to make a mistake. We can also go to the construction site. But this should hopefully get us a lovely gun. And that's the main thing I want from this, is to get some kind of protection. Hello. If I trade with you, you'll probably tell me what you have. And you at least have a pistol. I was hoping for something better, which is a shame, but we'll see. Good. There's some random components here, but that's fine. Sorry, off you go. Close the door. Perfect. Climb. Oh, I've got this down to a fine art now, which is nice. It's a bit of a relaxing one, really, as long as I don't do anything stupid. It's like, I don't know, I'm watching a lot of Grey's Anatomy at the moment, which is slightly like a very different genre. But it's one of those things that because it's like they're doing a really routine surgery. So they've got so used to it every single time that there's no real thought put into it. And that's what I'm doing here now. When I first started playing this War of Mine, this was a location that just I would never touch with a barge pole. Good. Grab all of the stuff that could be useful. No, quickly close the... What am I doing? What am I doing? Close the door. Go this way. Close the door and hide. Quickly. Don't know how long this guy's going to be until we're back. Can't see anything. Okay, quickly go and have a look. Okay, good. There's a guy coming down, which is annoying. Means we have to be a bit more careful. Hopefully he'll just keep going, rather than waiting too long. Oh my god! I manifested that. That's a surprise. Now, let's wait for this guy to turn around, which should be now. Oh, he's going for a scratch. That's fine. Then he wants to move, right? Move. Move. Here we go. Perfect. Perfect timing. Keep yourself going. Nice. Very nice. No, very nice. Good. Jump out. Go this way a little bit. And then sprint to this so that you're far away enough. grab what you need, and then we can get out of here, which is nice. The pistol, more loads of this. That, to be honest, that's fine. We don't even need the meds right now. The bandages are kind of what we're after, but then we burst through there and say, hey, get out, I'm leaving. Don't worry, I'm out of here. Good, thank you for understanding. Yeah, we understand. We understand that you've got robbed. Ew. Nice. Let's see how it all goes. Perfect, let's go and do this. Day 8. I wonder what's going to happen today. We didn't get any materials, though that tomorrow's the job for materials. Then we can start to upgrade a few other things. Kalina has a deep wound. How are you doing? You're fully unwounded now, which isn't great. You need to go and look after her. That's fine. You're not hungry today, are you? Nope. That's perfect. You're hungry and tired, but you just need to go to bed. At least we have everything sorted, which is good. And we have this ability to keep her bandaged up, which is nice. You're bandaged. You can probably go to bed. Or, you should probably talk to her, actually. Let's have a chat and see how that goes. We're doing okay, actually. We keep getting raided, but now we do have a gun to defend ourselves with. How are you doing, Zlata? If I check your bio, the army's but yeah, it's all about the army. Civilians like us suffer most. When you're under fire for so long, you learn to predict where a mortar shell will fall by the sounds it makes. I never thought about it, but one fateful night changed everything. Actually fine. See what's going on here. These guys are having a nice chat. Should be absolutely fine, and we can kind of go with it. Nice. Good. Oh, nice. Nice. Good. Can't go to school with my friends. I can't go to play outside. I know. I'm just hoping that this becomes a connection. I never can remember how you find out. You'll go back to school as soon as the war is over, I promise. Don't know if there's a thing where different characters take longer to bond. Maybe there is the thing, and that's why Sveta can do it quickly or something. That's the only thing I can think of that would be Sveta's actual ability. She really doesn't have any ability in general. Keep an eye out, see if anyone's coming to the door today. Don't really think so. I think it's going to be a relatively quiet period. And we can kind of go from there, which is nice. How are you doing? How's this going? Good, you can go play, I think. Nice. Don't think we're going to get anyone to the door today. We kind of just want to collect some materials. Let's have a quick look at what we need to upgrade, say this. How close are we? 2, 2, and 1. You know what? That is probably the thing to go. Hello, trader. You are here, and I'm going to give you bits and pieces that are kind of worth getting materials for. I may be able to actually upgrade this today. Not really what I was expecting to happen today, day 8, but day 8 seems to be a good day for me. So we're going to give you this, and you're going to give us all of that. Thank you, and some of this. That won't do try harder. Why is wood so valuable, everyone? Deal, thank you. We're going to go again. I'm going to keep those because I think those are good for to people, for the kids. But we're going to kind of sort ourselves out besides. Kind of want that, and some of this. That won't do try harder. How much less? Wood is just worth a lot to you, isn't it? Weirdly. Let's do another one of that and that, because the main thing I want is I also want this water. Can I get all of that and that? Nice. That seems to be a good selection. I can get a little bit of fuel as well, actually. That's good. If I deal on that, then, that seems to be the way to do it. And then we're going to start by moving down here and doing some upgrades. I think we could still do with getting more materials, but for now, we're going to upgrade that, and we'll end the day, I think. End the day? Yeah, let's end the day. Good, we've now got a full upgrade there. A whole load of new locations, including the port. Now that's big. Including the central square, which is actually a possible trading location. I need to start thinking about if I'm going to get out via the port. How am I going to do that? What's this one? Military wrest control over this area from the rebels. Ah, this is the military patrols. I don't know. I think you get electronic parts from them. I think the ruined villa has some, so maybe that's worth looking at. But for now, we're gathering materials. And so for gathering materials, I think my best plan is to go back to the Shelled School. Because I think there's just so much stuff here that just makes no sense to have otherwise. And we're now going to leave you on guard every night, I'm afraid, Emilia. Just makes sense. We don't need to take anything. Just need to get in there. We just need to do our thing and gather materials. It's the best way. how it's all going to go. Perfect. Run across to here. And just try and gather. I think behind these piles should be where most things are. Probably downstairs. Maybe this pile as well. I realised I did most of on top the first time. So I'm hoping to gather most of the materials from elsewhere this time. That's what we need. A little bit more of that. Maybe some more parts if we can find them. I know it sounds a bit weird to say parts, but we all know what I'm talking about. Ones that aren't electronic or, what's the other one? Weapon parts. Completely forgot about the different types of parts there for a moment. Just lots of wood around. Maybe I should just pick up some other stuff. Let's go, go, go. There's some booze behind the thing, I think, which could be helpful. I do also want some more components, which I think are in here. There we go, that's what I wanted. Yeah, some more components is helpful. Grab the booze, because that seems like a more interesting item to have gathered. Smack that up to get that level. Anything in here? Oh, what's this pile? Given. Kind of want parts if I can. No, a single and a book. I've got lots of books right now, which are going to be used for keeping morale up. I could do with... I think this is the thing. It's going to force me, if I want these gems to get enough gems, I need to go down here. Which is its own right, I suppose. It's an interesting conundrum. Because I don't really want to go for the brutal ones here, but... maybe forced into it. May, in fact, be made to do that, which is different, to say the least. Oh, if I've got enough materials, maybe it's worth upgrading the metal workshop next. Just because it gives you a little bit more freedom in terms of what you can do. So I don't know what to expect. If I can get that, then I can get into a few more locations, including at the port. And then maybe I should try and get things from the villa and whatnot to get us out of here. Another character would be great. And as always, we can just wait it out. We have 1 gem, we need 7 more. You can get 5 or 4 from the central square. So that's maybe something I should try and do. That's a bit tricky, but we can do it. Whole load of materials, which is nice. You need to go to bed. Oh no, we need to eat today, don't we? You're hungry now, which is fine. You can go and eat that. We're both going to eat from there on purpose, which is good. You can then run down and sleep. We know both of these guys actually need to sleep, so it might as well be something smart. We do this. Oh, we're 1 part away. That's irritating. Let's have that chat there then. And you can head straight to sleep, Zlata. See how that goes. Oh, very nice, very nice. Good. How's it all going? Good. I don't know. A garbage truck. Nice. Very fun. Now, run and go away and do stuff. Maybe I'll put some... About to say, maybe it's worth me just putting a load of this on the fire. If I make one of those, then I can at least keep all that food safe. Keeps us going for a little while longer. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. We get a load of it from the military outpost, which I'll be going to every few days. Then we'll let you sleep, and then we can go off to the... I'm going to go somewhere that can get me some parts, actually. I think that's smart. Maybe the... What's it called? This construction site is a place to go. The warehouse is normally quite good, but it is dangerous at most times. That's good. Food's on the go. We now need to run and sleep. Perfect. End the day. Everyone's getting up. Everyone's good. Sleep in bed, scavenge. Maybe we can get some parts from somewhere else. Church, the sheltered school, the ghost house, maybe? It says some parts. Let's try the hotel. You know? Yeah, the hotel seems interesting. Some of these other places are always a bit more, like, hard work. The hotel... I'm going to grab those because all I need is really... I think it's 1 more part. And I can kind of go from there. Nice. Run in and see what we can gather. Perfect. More components is always nice. Probably do with a little bit more wood, but I need, really, parts if I can get them. That's what we need. Perfect. Maybe get some of this, because that's actually good tradables. Didn't mean to take it all. That was a mistake. Let's see if we can trade anything. Hello. You take this, nice. You take my book, nice. Fine, 1 of those. You've actually got a pretty good trading setup here. Could take some water with those, thank you. Off we go. That's kind of what I wanted. Up here is a big problem, but if I go anywhere else, they're kind of fine with me. They're happy with me existing, they just don't want me stealing their stuff, which kind of is fine. Hey, that's rude. I'm not a disgusting creature. Zlata is a lovely person. Good, we're just going to kind of gather anything we can. I mean, that's helpful. That's nice. Don't need smokes. I think it'll just be just climbing up here and gathering from over here. Should fill up my inventory. We can head straight out and have a productive day 9. That's nice. You know what? And I'm also going to take that. We've got lots of this. You know what? Let's stack that, actually. And instead of that, grab that, because that's useful. And we're going to go. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. If you have, please do like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Ta-ra.